I have a lake that is outside of my house? I do not know, but an old man said so. So later that night, I went to the lake. It was perfectly normal, nothing wrong with it. The water tasted pretty good. On the other side, there is a man standing by the water. I looked at him for 3 minutes, then he realized he saw me and left. I continued to suck the water, licking it like a cat. My mom found me and said I was an embarrassment to the family. My mom told me to go home, but she never came back. The next day, the old man knocked on my door and asked if there were any little kitties around. My dad shouted, "This statement has been redacted by federal overseers." The old man died, but before he died, he said the lake water was green. I couldn't believe I was drinking green water. Lake. Green Chernobyl waste. I hate the goddamn Russians. Fuck them and their elephant pont photo. I want to eat it. I was left in shock. How could the water be green, I thought. Is that why my piss is purple? I went back to the lake only to find my mother, but she green or some. At school I died, but it was okay. I came back, but at lake, and I almost cried. The lake man came and said, "Yo, let's go!" He was actually the Manny from Cars 5. Jeff was just a normal boy. He went to school like normal, had an average amount of friends, played PS2, and lived with his family. Usually he would walk down the street to get home, but this time he went through the forest as there was construction being done. He would only come through this a few times, but not enough to remember how exactly to get home. He made a wrong turn leading him to an abandoned cabin nestled in some trees. Of course, curiosity got to him and he reluctantly went to the shit shack. It mostly contained broken furniture and various beer and cigarette packets. One thing, though, caught his eye. It was a large styrofoam cup with Teletubbies limited edition lean written on it. What the fuck? Jeff said to himself in a slightly amused way. He picked up the green liquid. It smelled of lime and dish detergent. Probably belongs to some crackhead. He heard some rustling on his right side and bolted out of the house. After 12 minutes he found his neighborhood. That's when he realized he took the lean with him. "Hey Jeff, what you got there?" Jeff turned to see Peter, a friend he knew from elementary school, walking up to him. Peter grabbed the cup and saw the text written in Sharpie. "Bro, what the hell is this? Did you make it?" "I found it in the shack back in the woods." "You stealing from meth addicts now?" Peter chuckled and handed back the cup. $10 says you won't take a sip." "Like you even have $10, Jeff replied. "You spent all your money on TF2 crates." "Keep talking, friend." Peter pulled out a fine $10 bill from his pocket. "I honestly shouldn't even be giving you a 10 for this." Too late now. Jeff took a big sip of the quote-unquote lean. Jeff surprisingly had a face of ether pleasure after drinking this quote-unquote lean. Peter saw his expression and said, "Yo, here's your 10, fucking weirdo." Jeff didn't want to put his hand out for the money, he just stood there. "Hey dude, I'm gonna go now, so if you want the money, knock on my door." Jeff was still unfazed. So, Joe Biden's American stuff, and I ate 2 sandwiches yesterday, and I didn't take a poo-poo. Very not cool. Now I think I coming I go gindi tomorrow! Exclamation point. Tati teyaxta clocksties. I know rolling down thin the deep like stuff more e. I am no furry like the Nabanan. The Taliban was moving in on us. We didn't have much time. They were gunning down all our men. This will be the end of our control of Afghan Syria. Oh no, gunshots. JDM AMR Fijichavesle Likes. Hi Jim. John S. Diablo 3. Talking Ben was at the lake this time. Something was off with him. Was it the water? I asked him what he thought of the water. He said, "The water is not green. It is water, not green, no green." Ben was my new dad now, but I wish he went for the milk. Ben said no, and he was a bitch is. Ben then fell into the lake. Before he died, he said, I have 40 pounds of GTA San Andreas limited edition cocaine for hookers in our basement. Here's the key. He threw me the key and said, one of the hookers has gonorrhea. I don't know which one does, but you can figure that out. I cried, I think. I'm not sure. But I decided to go to the basement and open it. He wasn't lying. There's a lot of drugs and the hottest hookers I've ever seen. I was tempted to smash, but one has an STD, so I'm not going to. I opened a bag of cocaine and gave it a thorough sniff. I blacked out after that. I woke up naked and my dick was wet and sticky. The hooker got me and I probably have gonorrhea now. Fuck! So you go by the name Dream on the internet, correct? Yes. And you know why I'm here, right? No. We have found some rather disturbing things on your computer. Who is this we? My team. Isn't it against my constitutional rights to look at my computer without consent? You're not getting out of this, Dream. We know you have lolly hentai on your computer. I would never. We have screenshots. So you screenshotted the CP. Yes, it was to arrest you, bozo. Who's the real pedophile here? You are the pedophile. I want a lawyer. You'll need a good one for this case. I don't have CP on my computer. You deadass looked up the lolly tag on Rule 34. No, I didn't. Clown emoji, clown emoji, clown emoji. Shut the fuck up. What's your name? James Hansen, the son of Chris Hansen. Fuck. You're a walking L, Dream. Kill yourself. I think my work here is done. It turns out that I didn't get gonorrhea. Let's go! The lake, 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 the lake. Tyler Ninja Fortnite Blevins was sick of Joe Biden's America. He knew what he had to do. He had to kill Joe Biden. He killed Joe Biden. But without Joe Biden, Ninja's life was meaningless. He had no one else he could kill. Then he found out about Williams Jennings Bryan. Ninja hated Bryan. He went back in time and killed William Jennings Bryan. Walter White meth jihad, haha, he fall down so funyin'. You know I love bread so fucking much, even though it's for no Morbius the movie ever. Anyways, I hate British people, they aren't real people. Insert Dwayne Johnson rock cock here. I love feet. It was September 11th, 2000. I was coming home from school. I always stopped by Wayne's Comics on my way home just to see if any new Marvel issues had come in. Marvel Comics made some of the best comics ever, in my opinion. I walked into the shop casually, walking towards the Iron Man section. I ran out of ideas, so I'm skipping to the good part. The employee escorted me to the back rooms. It was pitch black in there. The employee pulled down on the chain, turning on a singular lamp, revealing a cup. It was no normal cup though. It had Morbius's head carved into the cup. I showed you the cup, the employee stated. Now you need to leave. Suddenly, the door shut behind us. In a dazed panic, I heard, "You cannot leave so soon, Jason." The voice came from the cup. How do you know my name? How are you talking? How did you kill yourself, Jason? The cup interrupted. A year from now it will fall, thousands will die, and war will break out. Jason, you will witness this, and when you do, I will return and bring the message of the end times. The world will engulf in flames, all cattle will be deceased, the masses will revolt, Satan's army will rise, and you, Jason, you will witness it all. Your soul will be savagely ripped from your helpless body and dragged to the ninth circle of hell. The rest of you will be eaten by the demons desecrating your once beloved home. Your family will not be spared and will suffer a similar fate to you. They will be mutilated in front of you. You won't be able to close your eyes. You will have to watch it happen. You only have 12 months before then, Jason. Make them count. Within the blink of an eye, the cup was gone and the dull, repetitive lights that lit the rest of the shop turned on in the room. I don't think I can sleep tonight. The lake was in my nightmares. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw the lake. It was horrifying. The green water was putrid. I woke up. Today I see my therapist for the month. I get up and get ready for the day, making some eggs and bacon with a cup of Joe, Mama. I kept telling myself it was just a dream, nothing more, but it didn't help. I haphazardly got into my car, fumbling with my keys and all my things for work. The Democratic Party is trying to molest your children. They want to groom them and sacrifice their souls to Satan himself. They do this by putting propaganda in the schools and in the cartoons. The schools lie about history and talk to your kids about LGBTQ shit when they are in elementary school, confusing them into chemically castrate themselves and become infertile. The cartoons sell a similar message. Same things, just in a different way. A generation made mentally ill will serve the interests of the regime. They will ask no questions and do anything they say. They make the men feminine so they are controlled more by emotions. People controlled by emotions cannot be reasoned with, and that is what the regime wants. Strong men make a society, weak men destroy the society. That's why they put microplastics in the food and promote gay-looking dudes in the media. This is only part of the way they take over us, but us, American patriots, must stop them at all costs. And there goes my channel. Top 10 historical figures of all time. Number 10, Abraham Lincoln. He freed black people. Number 9, Nepesta. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! 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 Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, I did it! Number 8, Ed Sheeran. His music is so bad that crippled people will stand up and turn the music off. Number 7, Vince Kuh. Number 1 fatherless child stopper in the world. Number 6, Nicolas Cage. Number 5, William Jennings Bryan. I will not elaborate. Number 4, NBA Youngboy, the savior of music. Number 3, Kanye West, invented music alongside Playboi Carti and Lil Pump. Number 2, Low Tier God, has 3,060 kill-to-death ratio in real life and 14 confirmed war crimes. Number 1, Real Rapster, saved the world from the plague of mid-music. His music was the precursor to world peace, the end of poverty, great civilizations, etc. I had Subway once, but after that, my life was never the same. Something changed after eating that foot-long with turkey breast, Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickles. My life was altered in a way that no one could have foreseen. May 11th, 2007, construction sounds blast through my apartment, an old pizza shop right next to my New York apartment. The family that ran the shop, the Smiths, got out by Doctors Associates Inc., the parent company of Subway. The family took the $800K they got to Philadelphia. DA Inc. wanted to build a Subway. I will never know why, cause Subway is ass and should go bankrupt, but I guess they thought my area was in need of some terrible subs. They finished the Subway a week later. Surprisingly, there was a line for the opening. I, of course, stayed away because Subway is a sad excuse for food. I sat by the lake, contemplating what lied beneath. The deep green churned as it always does, smoothly but brutally. I could not imagine what lied beneath, what horrors would await me. The water was still, hiding the raging currents beneath. I stared at the lake, seeing the reflections of the night sky. As I stared deeper into the lake, entranced by its mystery, I noticed something. I saw an orange glow flickering near me. I turned my head and saw a figure sitting by a fire. He was sitting with his legs tucked toward his chest and his head on his knees. A sword made of a deep maroon stone sat on the ground beside him. The figure stared at the fire with a deep contemplation. I got up and walked towards him, wary of what he may do. I approached him and half-heartedly waved to him. "Hello?" The figure turned his head, Greetings. I see I'm not the only one here. Who are you? Even if I had an answer for that, I don't think you'd care to know. I'm not even sure who or even what I am anymore. I tilted my head in fascination. What do you mean? Did you die? No, it was far worse. The figure paused, picked up his sword, and began staring at the blade. I noticed a shattered golden amulet at the shoulder of the blade. I was once a powerful and noble being, but I was ripped from my place in the divine kingdom. Someone I have never seen or heard of came to my domain and savagely beat me down, dethroning me. I grew more interested. Who did that to you? Do you even know their name? The figure turned his head to me again, a deep sorrow bleeding through his eyes. No, but now they have taken my title and continue to ravage the realm that I once occupied. Where are you from? I asked, invested in the figure's story. Are you some sort of angel or demigod? Those are questions that I can't answer, the figure responded. All I can tell you is that I will take back my rightful place in my domain. I nodded, not entirely understanding what he was talking about, but intrigued nonetheless. I told him one last thing. Good luck to you. I bet you deserve it, I told the figure. I turned and walked back to the spot I was sitting in before I met the figure. I sat down and stared at the lake again, entranced by its beauty once more. I looked to the figure once more, but he was gone. The fire was extinguished. I turned my head toward the lake again. Again, I found myself enchanted by the green water and what could lie beneath. Dookie squirts. Fuck! I hate gay people! They have such sexy asses! I beg dicks, but I cannot be tempted! They tempt me with their anal penetration! Giggity, giggity, goddamn! They are fun as hell, but I cannot let myself be tempted! Why can't they not be sexy for once? Fuck! Kill yourself! I hate minorities. The gates of the New World towered above anyone who stood in front of them. Chrome bars curved and bent to form the doors that were sturdy as they were tall. Chrome bars curved and bent to form the doors that were as sturdy as they were tall. The doors were hinged onto a great wall that seemed to be infinitely long. Made of strong, seemingly impenetrable stone, the walls stood even taller than the doors. The strength of this barrier was thought to be unparalleled by anything that the New World had seen, for it had deterred several attempted invasions from enemy territories. The New World was well protected by this wall, and no mortal, regardless of power, could hope to surmount it. The New World itself was an expansive, diverse, and flourishing empire that stood tall and proud amongst the rest of the world. The population of this empire was so great that one could only guess how many people lived there. Yep. Have you heard the tale of the Ball Muncher? The Ball Muncher is a mythological creature in the Midwest United States. More specifically, the Badlands of South Dakota. The creature hides in the sand waiting for an unsuspecting victim. When it grabs its victim, it pulls down their pants, sexually. It caresses the balls of the victim, preparing them for munching. It then moistens the balls with its tongue. The creature then puts the balls in its mouth, slurping them for hours, draining them with its mouth. It then releases the balls from its mouth and the sack remains empty. It finally runs away looking for its next victim. Natsuki was walking home from college. She had finally finished the semester and was ready to relax over the month-long break. She wanted to treat herself for upholding all A's for the entire semester, so she decided to go to her favorite place in the whole world, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. She always loved the place as a kid. When Natsuki got home, she went upstairs to change into something more comfortable. She write some shit here. Natsuki saw something shuffling in the corner of her eye. She peered through the door only to see a decrepit golden animatronic bunny standing in the dead center of the room. She never saw this one before. They stared at each other for a minute, then the bunny spoke. Hey, what's up, baby girl? You look lost. Need some help finding your way? Natsuki didn't know what to say. The bunny's words took her breath away. The bunny got closer to her and touched her arms tenderly. My name is Springtrap, he said softly. Natsuki started getting wet. Springtrap noticed the liquid dripping from her leg. Bruh, you dead-ass already wet. Natsuki tried to spit out. Springtrap picked her up, lifting her over his head and proceeded to eat her pussy. He penetrated the flaps of her pussy with his decayed flesh tongue. Natsuki moaned at +73 decibels. Now licking with more vigor, Springtrap's tongue made Natsuki splat his face with her pussy juice. He slow-etched his way down her pussy, making sure to lick every crevasse. Tasty, he said, removing his tongue from her hole. What do you say my penis tries that hole of yours? Springtrap said sensually. I don't know about this. It doesn't feel right. Bruh. Okay, you can put it in. Springtrap slowly inserts his penis into her vagina. Natsuki squealed. Bruh, Springtrap said aloud. He started to insert his penis all the way into her vaginal cavity, the tip of his dick piercing her womb. It's too big, Natsuki said in a mix of concern and ecstasy. Springtrap returned his throbbing cock to where only the tip was in her tight pussy. He then starts thrusting into her. Natsuki screamed in full pleasure. He kept going, pushing his tip all the way through, back to the start at high speeds. Natsuki tried to speak, but the pleasure had subdued her ability to say anything. After a whole 4-minute pussy pounding session, Springtrap finally removed his penis from her gaping vagina. You're pretty tight. She didn't respond. He analyzed her for a few moments, waving his hand in front of her face. Did I fuck her to the point of retardation? What happened? Natsuki said, still being dazed and woozy from her pussy being thrashed. Springtrap looked over in her direction. You've been out for a while, he stated. How long? She replied. About an hour. Yeah, these hoes ain't long. Can't fuck none the hoe. On for real, bitch, huh? Bitch ass home, huh? Yeah, I've been in the trench fucking hoe. My bun says, oh, no. I know when I know, cause I knew. I fucked too many hoes. Not to be rude, I love you. Girl, let me fuck you. I swear I didn't love you. I need that sugi, huh? I kill all the enemies, smoking on that Hennessy. My drugs was fucking with me. So much pussy, I feel me. You was stupid in the end. Never lost my touch on the game, bitch. That just means I say I was at the lake, but something was coming out of the lake. It was Tall Kid Ben. He said, Yo, bitch, I returning shit, damn. Este Tarkin Beno? You a fool-ass booty torque Nigerian? Beno left the ocean looking for something, but I forgot. So, I just left, but something startled me. The lake water was green, and I was like, no! The bell rang for the third time. Kent was sprinting towards his math class. You're late, Kent. Sign the tardy sheet. Fuck you, whore! Kent mumbled to himself. He sat at his desk, residently placed at the back of the classroom. He plopped his bag near the seat and slouched in the seat. Alright, class, the bell ringer is on the board. When you're done, turn your textbook to page .356. Kent put his hood over his head and tried to sleep through Miss Dorothy's class like he usually does, but today she was on to him more. Wake up, Kent, you can't sleep in my class. You're an ugly bitch that'll be lonely for the rest of your life, Kent said, annoyed by the question. Then he got up and walked out with his fists balled up. He only walked a few yards away and leaned up on a locker, taking a strawberry vape he stole from his sister. He blew a fat cloud of pinkish red into the stained white hallways. Hey, what are you doing here? A familiar voice said from his right side. It was Sam Holt. He knew her since middle school. Kent had a crush on Sam since they first met, but he never had the courage to ask her out. Kent replied, trying to act tough. Miss Dorothy is on my ass again for no reason. That whore just won't leave me alone. I can't stand being in that bitch's classes for any longer. You got what I'm saying, Sam? I think you need to see a therapist, to be honest. A therapist? Kent gwobbled. Therapist trying to make you a normie. They just can't handle that I'm different, so they want to change me to fit their bullshit worldview. Sam rolled her eyes at Kent's rambling. I love weed. I smoke it every day and it just be... Is that Ninja Tyler Blevins Fortnite? Yes, it is me, Ninja Tyler Blevins Fortnite, and I have came to see the lake. Dookie squirts. I go to computer, it say Roblox doing. I am now a porn addict. I went to the Travis Scott concert. Shocked emoji, frost emoji, hot emoji, teeth emoji, woozy emoji, vomit emoji, poop emoji, clown emoji, skull emoji, foot emoji, whale emoji, moon emoji, moai emoji, pain emoji, moaning emoji, crying emoji, cock, balls, I suck all of them. Roblox sex with my girlfriend in the club, yeah! I committed 20 acts of terrorism and caused 231 cases of lost life in July 17th, 1984, Idaho. Now as year kibit das is sags was for it zuzbe eus balquaz with givid ska on ewidiak within hedjua gwenda suspam jiv wisdom jexubwis Dudapagwisagau Skox Swissodebasi W. Love in the air. Wrong attack on the towers! Hank, my balls itch, 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 Hank, my balls itch. Damn, this dementia crazy. Damn, this dementia. Hank, my dementia itches. Dementia, my Hank itches. Dementia, my Hank itches. Hank, dementia. Dementia lore. The record sounds! I'm not writing racial slurs. I'm an X. I'm the coding. I lost weed at 4 AMD on that here Zaza during the zoo shit wild. Smoked that Zaza so much shit was wild. So they shit wad had rewolf furderfer. Truly a moment. Smoking that Zaza got me ducked up. MF Gaia Keeper took a hit of my Zaza. Bro, a star was levitating and shit, I need my Zaza. I needed to Govni 2 seconds with a hit auf that Zaza shitty fazoo couldn't get past the gate. Kepper dude, wiggish was fuck mans was slurring and stuff. Took an hour of me without my Zaza in the zoo. An hour and he was smoking that Zaza in front of me. I can tell I could sena it with my Zaza since we've been taking that Zaza every diav every year. Wild shit happenings, smoking the Zaza, walking down the zoo. I smell some more Zaza and the gatekeeper has my Zaza. Monek is have my Zaza. I need Zaza. Gove €2 plus E to the power of 2 without my Zaza. I go into the Moneki Bowl cage, beat shit out of the Moneki, smoong my pack, Moko, smote all my shit. Notice where the gatekeeper watching say, hey yo, give me my Zaza, buck little bitch whore. You ain't getting your shit hote. I'm going to get my Zaza. I will head to smoke off that Zaza at the zoo. Jorty, if you don't give me my Zaza, I'll beat your ass, low cuzfin. Twitch from my Zaza to outer withdrawal. I grabbed my gun. I think I forgot. Don't have my Zaza from the zoo. Shit, didn't have my gun. Dumbass Zo-O. Gatekeeper laughing, bro, has my Zaza. Redacted. I love lean fiend. I wake up, real. But then something truly shocking occurred. I was strangling up, real. I was strangling up from side to side uncontrollably. Truly real. A sad moment for me at the time that this is occurring. July 23rd, 2008. Real. I tried to stop the strangling, but I couldn't muster up the mast, real, to stop myself. Call 1-800-638-499-2237 for a free iPhone 12, no payment, free. Call now, yes. Let me tell you, Life is Strange is one of the worst games I've ever played. Boring ass gameplay, shitty dialogue, annoying characters, and worst of all, download free iPhone, free. Here's my Spotify profile, https://open.spotify.com/user/315NSG0H-U5B5NT2N720LMT5OAXO1Y/question mark SI equals TIRMJX07QOS B6GS-C-WKE-DPW I ain't paying the IRS anything, bro. You cannot take my money! The fact that you're reading up to this point is honestly sad. Also, here's my Spotify profile, https://open.spotify.com/user/31VNSGOHU. The Industrial Revolution was the transition to new manufacturing processes in Great Britain, continental Europe, and the United States that occurred from the period of around 1760 to about 1820 to 1840. This transition included going from hand production methods to machines, new chemical manufacturing and iron production processes, the increasing use of water power and steam power, the development of machine tools, and the rise of the mechanized factory system. Output greatly increased, and the result was the unprecedented rise in population and in the rate of population growth. The textile industry was the first to use modern production methods, and textiles became the dominant industry in terms of employment, value of output, and capital invested. The Industrial Revolution began in Great Britain, and many of the technological and architectural innovations were of British origin. By the mid-18th century, Britain was the world's leading commercial nation, controlling a global trading empire with colonies in North America and the Caribbean. Britain had a major military and political hegemony among the Indian subcontinent, particularly with the proto-industrialized Mughal Bengal. Through the activities of the East India Company, the development of trade and the rise of business were among the major causes of the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution marked a major turning point in history, comparable only to humanity's adoption of agriculture with respect to material advancement. The Industrial Revolution influenced in some way almost every aspect of daily life. In particular, average income and population began to exhibit unprecedented sustained growth. Some economists have said the most important effect of the Industrial Revolution was that the standard of living for the general population in the Western world began to increase consistently for the first time in history, although others have said that it did not begin to meaningfully improve until the late 19th and 20th centuries. GDP per capita was broadly stable before the Industrial Revolution and the emergence of the modern capitalist economy, while the Industrial Revolution began an era of per capita economic growth in capitalist economies. Economic historians are in agreement that the onset of the Industrial Revolution is one of the most important events in human history since the domestication of animals and plants. The precise start and end of the Industrial Revolution is still debated among historians, as is the pace of economic and social changes. Eric Hobsbawm held that the Industrial Revolution began in Britain in the 1780s and was not fully felt until the 1830s or 1840s, while T.S. Ashton held that it occurred roughly between 1760 and 1830. Rapid industrialization first began in Britain, starting with mechanized textiles spinning in the 1780s, with high rates of growth in steam power and iron production occurring after 1800. Mechanized textile production spread from Great Britain to continental Europe and the United States in the early 19th century, with important centers of textiles, iron, and coal emerging in Belgium and the United States, and later textiles in France. An economic recession occurred from the late 1830s to the early 1840s when the adoption of the Industrial Revolution's early innovation, such as mechanized spinning and weaving, slowed and their markets matured. Innovations developed in the late period, such as the increasing adoption of locomotives, steamboats, and steamships, and hot blast iron smelting. New technologies such as the electrical telegraph, widely introduced in the 1840s and 1850s, were not powerful enough to drive high rates of growth. Rapid economic growth began to occur after 1870, springing from a new group of innovations in what has been called the Second Industrial Revolution. These innovations included new steel-making processes, mass production, assembly lines, electrical grid systems, the large-scale manufacture of machine tools, and the use of increasingly advanced machinery and steam-powered factories. Did you know that you can earn crypto with his new trick? Earn tons of crypto with the link in my bio and learn about crypto while earning crypto. Click the link in my bio and sign up to earn crypto. Welcome to Gboard Clipboard. Any text you copy will be saved here. Did you know that you can earn crypto with this new trick? It's true. Earn tons of crypto with the link in my bio and learn about crypto while learning about crypto. Click the link in my bio and sign up to earn crypto. Welcome to Gboard Clipboard. Any text you copy will be saved here. Did you know that you can learn about crypto with this new trick? It's true. Earn tons of crypto with the link in my bio and learn about crypto. After Drake killed my whole family, things weren't the same. I had to go into foster care system. My foster parents hated rap music. They said it was for those monkeys in the inner city that like chicken and watermelon. I don't know what monkeys my parents are talking about because monkeys are in zoos. Also, monkeys like bananas, not chicken. My new school was gay. I would frequently go to the library to listen to my rap music. I couldn't listen to Deep in the Hood Volume 5 anymore after what happened. It was so scarring that I still have nightmares about it. My foster mom, bad as hell. School is like prison but with more homosexuals. These kids be 13 or 14 and already gay. Like, damn, didn't you at least try to get some pussy first? But nah, they want AIDS. Blood built like Morbius Cup. Expansion 13. My foster mom said something to me, but I wasn't really listening to her because Drake! If my foster mom let me hit, I mean. What is Drake doing here? Learn to spell, bitch! Drake shouted through the window. Who's a bitch? No foreskin heaven, bitch. Your foster mom bad as hell. Wow, wubsy ass haircut. Air Jordans having ass boy. Did you know that you can earn crypto with this new trick? It's true. Earn tons of crypto with the link in my bio and learn about crypto while learning about crypto. Click the link in my bio and sign up to earn crypto. Click the link in my bio to earn crypto. Welcome to Gboard Clipboard. Any text you copy will be saved here as bitch. Drake continued. I was in shock. How could Drake say these things? Drake then blows up my whole house, killing everybody but my foster mom. I'm dead now. Man, I ain't writing all this shit. $73.69. Man, I love women that are made out of metal. Their perfect shiny exterior, they're incredibly advanced inside. They're like the perfect specimens for breeding. Unlike real women, the robotic women have unlimited customization and never talk back unless programmed to. Their advanced vagina allows for maximum pleasure and will do anything in bed with you. They are even able to give birth to robotic children. Women are simply not needed anymore. The future is here and they are obsolete compared to their mechanical counterparts. What do Endermen smell like? This question has plagued my mind for days now. I had also, to a lesser extent, wondered what creepers smell like. I assumed they smelled like gunpowder, so I didn't think too hard about it. Endermen, though, their smell still has me questioning today, and possibly tomorrow, weeks from now, years from now. One could say they smell like the end or coarse fruits, but what do those smell like? I've heard many say they may smell like black licorice or black pepper, but this seems wrong. As if they think just because Endermen are black they smell like another thing that is black. My shit burning. Guess I'm packing hard. This shit itching for real, for real. Gabriel, you're a fucking whore ass, you cracker fagor, you fucking custer fagor, the mord dickle, the head ass, mitard, mistos, sisyphussy, corn fucking behaud, rozom, rucht, ange, real, fort, krongle, yart, you fucking blue bald bitch, warren head ass. After Drake killed my parents using the evil Deep in the Hood Volume 5 CD, I sought revenge. I began to obsessively research Drake's home address and sent him various irradiated metal fragments that I found in my basement. Then one day I discovered a secret door in my dad's room leading to a super secret underground laboratory. I found several machines that were stained with a dry, crusty foam, and the whole room reeked. I found a tray with shattered glass in it. I got the perfect idea. I went to the annual Drake Festival, where Drake 2, Drake 73, and many others will be playing. I snuck backstage and looked for Drake. Unfortunately, it took me a while to find him. I bumped into Drake 24 and Drake 802, who offered to give me a free colonoscopy in the back rooms of the venue. I refused and kept searching. Eventually, I found Drake. "Hello, would you like this glass I found?" I asked him. He responded, grabbing a handful and shoving it into his mouth. Immediately after he ate the glass, he began convulsing and foaming at the mouth. Paramedics arrived at the scene and carried him away. As they drove away, the ambulance suddenly exploded, killing 8 people and creating a rather large hole in the ground. "That's wild, bruh," a bystander said. "I've never seen an evil meth overdose before. I guess I killed Drake with evil meth, as well as 7 other people. Whoops. This mumble rap garbage has gotten out of hand. All of these gangsters trying to take the art form and pervert it into something alien. I miss the days of real rap like Eminem and Tupac. There are some good rappers today like Tom MacDonald and Logic, but other than that, the medium is dead. All the real talk about the strugg and hardships is gone. All the do is glorify your monkey ways. It's time real rap makes a comeback. Who's with me?" The lake. You've no doubt seen that phrase many times by now, but what really is the lake? Not many books or writings are known to speak of the entity, although there is one rather obscure writing found decades ago. Exclamation point! The writing was found in the late 18th century by explorer Vardamus Rual. The exact location of his finding is unknown, but the believed location is Ghana. The writing looked ancient, possibly dating back to 4000 BC. Rual spent most of his continued life trying to translate the writings. He was only partially successful. He managed to get a paragraph deciphered. It read, the lake, how beautiful you are. We have found the chalice, but Bane, your prodigal son, is nowhere to be found. We need your sight. We need your wisdom. Consume this text, so may our prayers be heard." While that is the accepted translation, there are still many that contest that translation. The writing is mainly in hieroglyphs and symbols believed to be connected to the phases of the moon. While Rual unfortunately passed, before uncovering the whole text, he did talk about a number that was used frequently in the text. He was never 100% sure on the exact number, but he believed it was 23 or 25. Went to a lake, real shit. Shit was gangrenous and shit for real. I'm pissing lean for real shit. My head thuggers. These gangsters ain't got nothing on me. I for real thug that shit out. On God. Shit for real. On my block, I be thugging and shit, cause I'm a thugger. Shit for real. Got these dummy thick ops on my block, but I thugging for real. They ain't got nothing on me, cause I be thugging on my block. Part 1. This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. You can't win. I'm the best shooter in these neck of the woods. More Chinese text that I can't read. Bang! Ah! Blood. More Chinese text. Shit, for real. More Chinese text. At school, I died, but it was okay. I came back, but at the... God damn! This shit confusing to read, bro. Lifted her over his head and proceeded to eat her pussy. Oh god, bro. It's over. What the hell is textile, bro? Let me look that up. Oh, it's string, basically. Damn, that's crazy.